Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then there's Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Anthony Simons out there with Jones. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Okoro. And it's Collins in at center. Well, for both teams, it's game 1 of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
Now, here's Simons. Crafty move. Good D by Anunoby. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brunson. Over Jones. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Towns.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Here's Jones. To the paint. And the rejection by Towns. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. And here's Brunson outside. And the dunk by Towns.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Jones, the pass to Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Simons from outside. Good on the triple. Simons has got 5 points.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Collins, a screen on Brunson. Outside Collins. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brunson, good.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Jones kicks to Collins. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Big Knicks fan for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Simons. Back to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Simons missing. The Knicks have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Back to Brunson. Over Jones. Brunson, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Chicago making some changes. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Okoro. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now, here's Bridges. Still yet to score. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Sexton against Clarkson. And here is Giddey. Outside, Simon. And the Bulls, another 3.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Clarkson outside. Over Sexton. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Pass to Alvarado. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Outside, Simon. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's moving around the perimeter ready to fire.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through Miller outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Miller's got 6 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
There's the screen. Clarkson for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Simons from outside. The shot, no good. Here's McBride. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. They've got Jalen Smith and Fernie Simons out there with Miller. Then there's Sexton. And it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Simons Pocket 2. No good on that one. New York leading by 12. Alvarado with it. Pass to McBride. Drills it from outside. McBride's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for New York. Sexton the pass to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Towns a screen on Giddey. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Here's Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Alvarado's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Rebound by the Bulls. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
It's still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Pass to Simons. And a miss there on the triple.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Basket counts. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. Injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Collins checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Miller. Okoro, he's checked in for Sexton. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Outside, Jones. Off target with his 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Collins wide open, he fires. And again, no good by Chicago. Clarkson up top, covered by Simons. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Chicago.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And shooters shoot, and Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Back to Brunson, fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Simons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Okoro dishes to Jones.
2 minutes.
Great, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Miller comes in for Buzelis. Sexton, he's checked in for Isaac Okoro. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they failed to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's good.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Sexton, off target from outside. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, here's Shamet. Here's Robinson. And stolen by Sexton. Jones outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensively, it was more defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.